Alright. Hey, welcome back, guys, to the Sleep Deprived Podcast. I'm here with my co-host OCL, and now we finally, for the first time, have Giannis with us. So, Giannis, please answer the questions. Who are you? When are you? Why are you? And why do you matter?
Let's see. My name is
Can I
Anthony Yanes. I run a dead podcast. I'm 45 years old, and I drew this episode.
He drew this
Fascinating.
episode.
Can I just say that the way that Azizel says your name, reminds me of the Laurel Yanny meme. You guys remember that shit?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah, I
I got
remember
that a
that.
lot. But you see, my last name isn't pronounced Yanez. That's how the white people destroyed it, and I never corrected them. It's actually spelled Yanez. And then
Yang, yes.
It's actually
Yeah,
the
That
correct
is,
way.
I've never fucking heard that last name before, dude. You're the first person I've ever met with that last name, not gonna lie.
Fascinating.
Fascinating. All right, so Anthony, this as episode is special because one, it's not gonna be 6 hours long for the first time in forever. So that's what's gonna make it special. Second thing that makes it special, it's not even 12 in the morning. It's 6:30 in the afternoon.
But if I should give like an okay, because a little of our fans, because we do have fans, obviously, definitely,
Always.
we do have fans.
We have a good fan base.
Yeah, a lot of our fans, they don't agree with this new I guess schedule that we have, and I gotta say I sleep in the afternoon and I am awake all night, so I should be
heard about
asleep
that
right now.
technique. I believe it's called the unemployed dumbass.
Exactly, being
Really bad
16 in quarantine, it's hell. I don't go out at all. I haven't shaved in a good while. I sometimes I lay awake at night and I think to myself, Jesus Christ, I need to get alive. I don't talk to anybody. I yearn for touch.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
God, Osio was at my fucking house.
And yeah.
This
And Azizel here, he said
No, for the
he told me
purpose
about
of
this
this
podcast, and I said, you know what?
All right, so I guess okay. So the story behind this podcast is the story behind this podcast is one day I go up to OCL. I'm like, hey, what if we just make a podcast and have it fucking start recording at 12 in the morning and just see how long we can go until one of us just can't take things too.
I heard the backstory to that in another.
You know what's insane as well? That it took us one episode to get used to the fact that we were just not gonna sleep, and every
God.
episode we did from then on, we just actually beat the bot every single time. We finished the 6-hour recording.
Anthony,
May
can
God
you
have
handle the
mercy
6
on you.
hours? God.
Anthony, do you think that you are worthy of being in that podcast? We've had people pass out in the middle of the podcast, by the way.
Okay, Anthony. Right now you're experiencing the demo. All right, you're playing the demo. Right? Are you cannot handle how hardcore it is staying up being up at 3 in the morning with me and OCL ranting about Pornhub. Right?
I believe I can make it, but my schedule won't allow me to do that until somewhere around January.
All right. In January, are you willing to challenge us at our game?
I am very willing. I'm willing and able to during the January months.
All right.
There's multiple months named January. The January
yes,
months.
during the season of January.
Yes, during the 3 months that January lasts.
Dude, guys, I can't show up. Dude, I have to do January cleaning.
Sorry guys, I can't make it up. During 2nd January, I gotta spend fucking 3 years with my family. It's like New Year's, but times 3.
All right, it's because it's a dumb inside joke. So the fucking joke is that so we were supposed to have a practice with Joshua, right?
Mhm.
And this man, we planned it out weeks ago, and then the day right before we were supposed to have it, again, keep in mind we planned this out weeks ago, and Josh was like, guys, I can't, I have to do spring cleaning, in the fucking middle of summer.
It's fucking August.
That's exactly it. I don't know, and so me and Oceal just have this inside joke where we're like, dude, I can't, I have to do winter cleaning.
That always makes me giggle. I remember the first time I said that joke to Asayo, and Asayo was actually mad. So when I said that joke, he just didn't respond to me. I was like, oh, okay.
I mean, to be fair, it was too soon.
Yeah, it was too soon. It was too soon. But it was.
God,
Ironically, it was worth it more.
God, it was funny. It's just that, like, I was pissed off because like the thing with Joshua just happened. I'm like, what the fuck? I was just like in a shit mood from that, but yeah. I don't know, dude. Joshua's something else when it comes to stuff like that. I love the man, but like, God, I love the guy, but man, he is something else. But
yeah. Anyways, our band is going to shit. It's just genuinely like, it's in a downward spiral to failure, and you know, we try to do our best to keep it from sinking. Yeah, we try to, you know, we try to do our best to keep it from sinking, and it, you know, it's not happening. I don't think there's a silver lining here. So
yeah. Anyway, we're releasing an EP.
No, but there is. Nice. You can always just blame the demons that are in your corner of your eye every time you try to go to sleep. You just. What if the Sleep Deprived podcast just? What if you? Okay, so we always joke about making an ARG, right? But what if like we pretend the Sleep Deprived podcast is like just us trying to stay awake because fucking Slender Man's hunting us down, and we're trying to distract each other from him being around us and shit like that.
Like give it a premise. Every episode has its own premise. To add to the lore, it's like a spin-off from this podcast.
It's an anthology series.
It's a spin-off from this podcast, and it adds a little bit of side lore in the universe. So not about the main story, but about like more like universe little things.
Honestly, I kind of find it's because our podcasts are different. Because like this podcast, right? We have like a little characters and shit. We have like a little premises per episode. But like me and Ociel's podcast, it's just straight up we have no fucking filter, dude. We say whatever the fuck our personal opinions are. We just go for it for like 6 hours straight.
We've talked about people in school. We've talked about we talked about the porn industry, so that should give you like a little bit of context.
Porn industry,
we had
straight up drug addiction, there is no filter.
We actually had a guest there that's one of my best friends, and I just shat on him for like a solid 2 hours on all of his flaws as a human being. For the jokes.
We've done that before.
Yeah. I mean, I do that with all of my friends already, but that was just like straight up like 4 or 5 a.m. of just like everybody's like tired, and then it's just me and him just fighting.
Oh yeah, dude, it was okay, Anthony. So picture this, right? Picture this. I want you to see this through my eyes. Close your eyes, alright?
Alright, my eyes are closed.
It's 5 in the morning, right? You're basically in your underwear. You just took a shower in the middle of this podcast, right? Well, Kevin, who's Ociel's friend, right? He's just fucking talking about whatever, and Ociel he's had enough. He'll take the abuse no longer, so he starts yelling at this man as loud as he can through the fucking microphone, and you're there listening to this, and you're like, well, I'm not gonna get involved in this. What you do is in your fucking underwear, get out of your room, go to your kitchen, and start cooking popcorn. As you hear your friend go just yelling about this other guy's flaws, and you're like praying to God that he doesn't realize you're there.
I can just imagine like you just came back with like a sandwich and a soda, and you just walk in like I should probably say something, but I'm just gonna sit down. It's like Kevin's like crying in the middle of the hallway.
No, he was fighting back actually. See, the thing with Kevin and I is our friendship has a lot to do with shitting on each other. It's just that day it went south. It went to a dark place where we were just genuinely just shitting on each other, and it was like he was just yelling back at me. So it was just two dudes yelling at each other without any filter.
I got a story like that. All right, so me and my best friend, right?
Yeah.
And okay, I was like watching YouTube and whatever, like because I'm a basic bitch. And he was playing like this mobile app, right? It was like a shooting game or whatever. And like the game was making him genuinely mad, right? Like he would actually get like genuinely pissed off when he was playing it. He hated like every second of playing it, but he just kept playing it through a point, right?
All right, so you described
And
those.
one and one death pissed him off so much. I was like, "Come on, buddy, just calm down. It's gonna be fine." And then and he retorted back to me. Okay, for context, I like this girl at the moment, so here's the context. Yeah, you're right, Anthony. Don't worry. Calm down. Audrey will date you one day because in like 30 years because she'll be desperate and doesn't want to die alone. And I'm just like, wow.
Yikes.
Wow. but he like paused for a minute. I was like, oh shit. And he was like, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry.
God, that man just said fucking kids.
That went from a dark place, dude. Holy shit.
Moment of pure rage and he just let out, and then he just immediately regretted it.
I don't know, dude. When you're angry, you do some shit, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You say some shit.
Nah, you do some shit. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I've told SAO this before, but at one time I was so angry that I punched a wall and I hurt my hand, and my hand just had like.
No, you didn't tell me. I was there. I was in the call with you. I was calling OCL. OCL just like and just fucking punched a fucking hole in the wall out of like retard strength.
It was pure anger, yeah, dude. Okay, so I don't want to like I'm a hefty man, right? I'm pretty like.
He's a big boy.
I'm pretty not. Yeah, I'm a big boy. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
And that leads me to have a little bit better strength than average for people my height. And it just so happens that there was a wall in my immediate vicinity, and you know I was not gonna have none of that. You know, I was not gonna take that disrespect from the wall. So I just I put it in its place.
Fucking walls, man. What are they hiding?
Yeah.
I just imagine I was still going like,
and,
you're better than me. You think you're better than me to the fucking wall. And the wall says nothing because it's a wall. The wall sits there in silence.
You're giving me the cold shoulder, I see. You're giving me the cold shoulder, I see.
I shall stand for this.
Give me the cold. Why is the corner cold? I thought it was 90 degrees.
It's fucking like Goku shit. Screams out.
I don't know if you remember, but after I finished punching the wall and I got the hole through, there was a moment of silence. I was like, my hand hurts, and then we just like continued to talk like nothing, because my anger was gone.
God.
There was just 1 second, and then it's just like the clarity came back to me, and I was like, shit, my hand. It's just.
You're the post-nut clarity of destroying the wall.
Can I ask you a favor for the lore?
Alright.
Alright, so, okay, so I'll give you context, right? And again, close your eyes. I want you to close your eyes for this, alright?
Okay, I'm imagining.
Alright, okay. There's this man, right?
I was playing Doom, I think.
No, this is, okay. So you're close, okay, so you have your eyes closed, right? Imagine this, you're in middle school, right? You're in 5th grade, right? You have a friend, you met this friend, right? His name is Miguel. Now, you see, Miguel's interesting, right? He's kind of nerdy. No, but relatively normal dude. He has like a weird semi-mohawk thing going on. Really Mexican hairstyle. Has glasses, a little bit chubby, but not that much.
So he has that one haircut in like the Mexican barbershop that you always see, but you never see anyone actually get.
Basically, yes. Alright. You see this man, right? Okay, you see this man, right? Now, you think he's a normal dude, you're friends with him, right? You're friends with him, because you think this guy's cool. You think this guy's kind of chill. You think he's normal, right?
Yeah.
Now, you go through friendship with him. You don't talk to him that much, but you're friends with him during 5th grade. Then, next you're 6th grade, right? You're there. You're in school. You see him again, right? But something's not right. Something's a bit off about him. The way he walks, it's like he's trying to imitate a robot. And the way he talks, he does robot noises. You're like, this isn't right. Something's wrong here. And then, soon, you realize what's wrong. He says, I am the Miguel Bot 3000. And then you realize the dark truth of what's going on. Your friend thinks he's just an actual robot.
So you're telling me he's Japanese?
Oh, see, that's the thing about Miguel. He's not. He just thinks he's a robot for some reason.
And it is very uncomfortable.
Yeah, you're in sixth
From
grade.
what I've heard, it's just.
You thought this man was normal, right? But no, he just thinks he's a robot. You're not sure why. You ask him like, hey.
Wait, 6th grade? He's like what, 11, 12?
So you ask him, yeah, why are you a robot? And he says, because I'm not like other men.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so
God.
basically what I want to ask is, can you add Miguelbot to the lore?
What the fuck does Miguelbot add?
Lore!
Hey,
He had
hey,
character.
do not disrespect the Lord.
I need to know why Miguelbot is important to the lore of the channel.
Because it is, okay? Shut up.
Shut up!
Just shut up and draw. Just shut up and draw it, dude. Jesus. God,
Miguelbot
what do we pay you for?
The Miguelbot 3000. Don't forget the 3000. It's very important.
So he's just a normal looking guy? He's just a regular person who thinks it's a fucking robot?
Yes. Except you son of a bitch. You
But
get
see,
it.
there's some. Except that there's something hidden within. But I don't think we should reveal everything yet. You know. So.
Fine, we'll
Yeah,
have a
we gotta-
separate video talking about the intricacies and complexities that is Miguelbot.
Miguelbot 3000.
God, that
Get it
makes me
right.
so happy.
Okay, I just thought of something. I just thought about this. How about like every so often we mention Miguelbot, but like we don't like we just pretend like he's an
You don't- you
actual
just give
guy. Like we're like
Yeah.
every time you mention him, we're like fucking Miguel, man. I went to his house yesterday, and his mom was like crying in the corner because she was like, my son is 19 years old, and he's still moving like a fucking robot. I don't know how to react to that.
Okay. Anthony, you see, Miguelbot 3000. He develops as a character. He has developed. See. Okay, let me tell you the whole
He
develop.
we could say it. He evolves like a Pokemon. He Digivolves, you know.
Alright. Okay, Anthony, are you ready for the lore? Are you ready to be fucking your mind have your mind blown by the lore?
All right.
Alright. See, alright, Miguel, okay, keep in mind, Miguelbot 3000, he's not a weeb. He's just a dude. Alright? You know, Miguelbot 3000, right? Okay, it's 7th and 8th grade, you know. He dropped the robot persona. He realizes that it's cringy as fuck, right? Alright?
Mm-hmm.
Right, so you know, Miguelbot 3000, you know, he's trying to find love. He in his little robot heart, he's trying to find something to make him whole, make him a human, make him a real boy. All right. So he finds a girl. He tries to find girls, but you know, they all fucking don't like him. So what Mr. Miguel is to cope. He says, "Fuck girls. I need to focus on my studies." All right. That's Miguelbot's next.
What a beta move, dude.
It is. Alright, sorry. No. Alright, back to lore. So Miguelbot 3000, you know, his little robot heart. He rejects women because he needs to become a fucking doctor and be the boss of everyone who wronged him, right? That's little Miguelbot arc going forward, right? Now, we enter high school, and Miguelbot, right? Mr. Miguelboto Roboto, right? He
That's
discovers
his full
something.
name.
He discovers something. He discovers
Is it
anime
like
thighs.
wait, is the Bato Roboto hyphen like his mom's name is Bato, his dad's name's Roboto?
Wait, give me a second.
I'm trying to add logic to this, man.
That was your first mistake.
Alright, sorry, something happened. Anyway,
That was your first mistake.
Miguelboto Roboto, right? You know, he discovers anime thighs when he enters high school. He's like,
I'm scared now.
holy and you know, Miguelbot, he goes like, oh my god! Right? He fucking discovers anime thighs, and he just, his little horny teenage brain, he can't handle it.
Yeah,
So
like what,
Mr.
13 now?
14, he entered high school, right? Mr. Miguelboto Roboto, right? Actually, you know what? I feel like OCL can tell this better. Tell the rest of the arc, Mr. OCL.
Wait, you're a part of the Miguelbot lore too?
I was there, man. I saw it. I saw him turn into that weave that he is right now.
Alright. Okay, OCL, take over from here. So we left off at Miguel discovers anime.
Ah, yes. So that would be around freshman year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So hold on, I'm just trying to get the timeline, the timeline correctly,
right.
you know, for the theories.
Yeah,
You
so, you know,
The
okay,
theories
so
are,
sophomore-
that are gonna come.
Yeah, we're gonna time skip to junior year because that's when stuff gets interesting again. So Miguel Bot, he gets more into anime, and he thinks to himself, "Man, why can't I get a big titty goth girlfriend?"
Okay, I'm liking where it's going now.
You're gonna hate it in a minute, buddy.
Oh yeah, actually, so actually, no. I think LCL should tell the story because this story does involve LCL himself. The little challenge. Okay, LCL, tell him about the challenge.
Oh, you mean the bet?
Yeah, the bet.
Ah, yes. So, to give a little bit of context, two pieces of context actually. One, Miguel, this interesting specimen of a human being.
Mr. Miguel Bot 3000.
He, yes, Mr. Miguel Bot 3000, otherwise known as Shadow Lord, or otherwise known as.
Fuck! No, I skipped Shadow Lord. No,
okay.
I mean, oh fuck. Okay, 7th grade, right? Okay, let's go back for a bit.
Who's Shadow Lord?
Flashback. All right, we're gonna have a flashback, right? Boom, flashback. All right, we're not Naruto flashback right now. Okay, let's go back to 7th and 8th grade. Right? So 7th and 8th grade. 7th and 8th grade, right? Miguel gets rejected, right? He gets rejected by women, so he says, "Fuck women. I'm gonna focus on my studies," right? But that's not the only thing that happened in 7th and 8th grade. See, Miguel Bot 3000, he decided, I am the Lord of the Shadows and illusion and black magic. I am Supreme Shadow. All right.
Oh my.
There you go. We can flash.
God,
We can flash
so
forward again.
cringe.
Okay, let's flash forward back. Let's flash forward to the bet. All right, Osio, you got this.
Yes, the bet. Yeah. Picture this, okay? You are what many consider a regular teenager in junior year, right? You have friends. Those friends have friends, right? You have potential love interest, so to speak, or at least you think so. But you're not ready to make a move. You're living a pretty normal life, all things considered, right? And then you see this man. You see this man. You interact with this man, right? And you're so dumbfounded by his lack of self-awareness, his own ignorance to himself, right?
Uh-huh.
That you say to yourself, I'm going to dedicate a solid amount of my life, right? More than you should dedicate to just make this man's life really even more weird and stupid than it already is, right?
I don't know how to
Now,
respond to that.
That would be my friend Kevin, okay? And then he told me about it, and I had to see it. I couldn't believe it. I had to see it for myself. How can one man say that love is just chemicals and just say it so unironically in junior year, right? But at the same time, like anime titties, so you had to see it to believe it. So I venture out into high school and I talk to this man.
What the fuck is going on with Miguel Bot? I am so confused.
I talk to this man, right? I talk to this man. I interact with him for the first time in many years, in a solid amount of a solid interaction, right? An actual deep interaction. Because up until that point, I saw Miguel Bot as a fluttering image at the corner of my head every time I walked through the hallways. I saw that man as just a name that you see on every now and then on the posters and stuff like that, right? And then I meet the legend himself, the specimen, the locale of the school. All right. And after seeing him, I had to, man. I went up to Kevin and I said, "Look, listen, Kevin. I heard that you were making a bet with him, but he didn't want to. So here's the deal. What if I become part of that bet?" And the bet was that if me and Kevin managed to keep a girlfriend for at least 2 weeks, he had to ask a girl out. Now,
I don't know how to respond to this. This is like.
Okay, I want to take over for this part for a little bit. I want to interject for a bit. All right, so Miguel Bot 3000. So okay, so OCL didn't really get to truly know him until junior, but I've known him since again 5th grade. I've known him from Miguel about since 5th grade. Now Miguel about 3000. You know, he gets into anime. He gets into the concept of yes, I must find my big titty god GF, right? So you know, CL does his little bet with Miguel, and Miguel thinks, yes, I will win this. There is no way this man doesn't try in school. This man cannot beat my superior intellect. He will fail horribly. It is in the papers. It is my calculations mathematically that he will fail, right?
The man who doesn't try at school will be me and Kevin, the 2 man actually, not just one.
Yeah, like
we both
OCL
don't
and
try
Kevin
at school.
try. Miguel's like, I try in school. I am far superior than these 2 men. They will fail horribly, and I shall succeed and laugh in their faces, right? So Miguel waits the 2 weeks, and guess what? He fucking failed miserably. These 2 courses, he keeps their girlfriends for 2 weeks, right? So Miguel bought 3000. You know, he's like, all right, I'm a man. I will keep my end of the bet, right? So he does. He has Big Titty Goth GF out, right? And
Wait,
and the
is her
woman,
name
right?
Big
She
Titty
looks.
Goth GF? That's what they're calling her.
That's what we're calling her.
Wait, no. You're missing an important
he
plot, like
pretends
an
he
important
forgot
arc in
he
the
didn't
story,
have-
man. Keep in mind that after winning the bet, all right, we of course we confront him. You know, hey, dumbass, you lost. Pay the price. You know, pay your dues. Be a man. Approach the situation that you're supposed to approach, right? And he refused to do anything for a solid month until I pretty much bullied him to submission. And I genuinely felt sorry for that, but I had to do it because I just had to see it. So I just kept bugging him, kept making comments, saying stuff, calling him a chicken as many times as I can until he finally did it. He finally asked the girl out.
All right. So
and
so
boy,
Miguel
was
bought-
it glorious.
All right. So Miguel
It
bought
took a lot
3000,
out
right?
of me to not laugh.
So Miguel bought 3000. He thinks he's
front
a
of him.
Chad. He's going places, right? This man is a fucking god, all right? This man is a god ready to enlighten this woman with his charms. So he goes up to her and he fucking asks her out, right? Thinking, I got this. I will find true love. All right. So Anthony, close your eyes for a bit, right? You're Miguel bought 3000, right?
Yeah, I already know his
You-
mohawk head.
Yeah, Mohawk. You are the shit. You are a fucking god, alright? You will own everything one day. You will become the fucking dictator of Earth, right? You are the shadow.
You're gonna become the CEO, and all of the douchebags that bully you, they are going to be bagging your groceries. Okay.
Come on. Did you really have to say that? That's so
Alright,
fucking
Anthony,
cringy.
Anthony, but you are this man, right? You are the god Miguel bought 3000, right? You go up. You see this girl. You think,
fine.
this big titty goth GF, she.
You see that girl and you say easy pickings, easy pickings.
I will do this no problem. So you go up to her. You say, hey, will you go out with me? And she laughs in your face, thinking that you were joking.
And the whole time, even your pride has been struck down, and you cannot bring yourself to say I am not joking. So you just awkwardly laugh
That's such beta.
and try to act
You said
like it
Miguel,
was a joke.
You said Miguel Bell was a Chad, but that's such beta cuck energy.
No, in his head. In his head. That was a simulation in his head.
Oh, okay then. I was about to say.
No. See, Miguel Bot,
That was his theory.
he couldn't handle the truth, so he just pretended that he never asked the girl out, and he pretended that it was not even a thing. So after months, after like a month, OCL had to be like, all right, fucker, listen up. I held on my end of the deal. You are a fucking man, and keep your fucking part of the deal. And Miguel Bot had to be like, all right, okay. He grabbed him. He said, OCL, come with me. I need to take you aside. I need to talk. I need to be real with you, one-on-one for a real second, right? Miguel Bot says, look, I asked her, and she rejected me. But please don't tell anyone.
Damn. That is.
So, okay, so Miguel Bot... Oh, it's not done yet. All right. So Miguel bought 3000. He has a little. His little heart is broken, right? So what does he turn to? What do men in times like this turn to? He turned to anime.
God
And he
damn
found
it.
this.
More specifically, he turned to big titties.
No,
in
let
anime.
me finish.
You know, the big badonkadonks. The big thighs.
Let me give him specific. There's a specific anime he found about these two scientists falling in love and trying to figure out the formula for a successful relationship. Miguel sees this and in his little Miguel bot 3000 heart. He says, "Wait a minute, I can do that." So what does he do? He starts an experiment to basically stalk people in relationships. So he himself could get his big titty goth GF. So he studies relationships so he himself can get his big titty goth GF. And that is where the story is so far. Oh wait, I
how
forgot.
does Miguel Bot connect back to the podcast?
Wait. Little side note. So Mr. Miguel Bot 3000, he simped over one of his teachers. And this teacher, he's basically just like the epitome of left wing, all right? Politics, right? So Miguel Bot 3000, you know. Let me go on. So like sophomore year, Miguel Bot 3000, you know, he's pretty disconnected from politics. He doesn't care, right? You know, it's not none of his concern, right?
It's not just that he doesn't care. He genuinely doesn't know. He is ignorant.
Yes,
to politics.
Okay.
Ignorant.
So now,
ignorant. It's a strong word that it's normally used as a negative term, but you know, it's just a fact.
You literally don't know.
Yeah, but right, it's you know, the common usage is that it's negative, and you know, no disrespect for the man, but it's just a fact. He was just ignorant to it. Right.
So how does,
okay,
Anthony.
Anthony,
come back to the podcast extended universe.
Okay, wait, Miguel. Okay, Anthony, wait. I need to end through the politics part, then I'll explain it. Right. So, okay, imagine this.
All right.
Imagine you're me, right? You're just some fucking loser, right? You're just walking, right? And you see Mr. Miguel Bot 3000. So Mr. Miguel Bot 3000, right? You know, you're both talking about some shit Trump did, right? Just as a little side, because little funny thing. And then Mr. Miguel Bot 3000 does something you didn't expect. He goes, "Yeah, fuck conservatives and Republicans. They're the devil. They are fucking up your country." And you didn't expect this, right? Mr. Miguel Bot 3000 has never been political. You're not sure what's happening, right? You know, but you're like, okay, I guess you didn't expect it, but you know what happened. And then, you know, you go to class with Mr. Miguel Bot 3000, and then you hear him say, "Communism is the answer." Okay, anyway, so yeah, that's Mr. Miguel Bot 3000. That's you now have the full lore. You now know who Mr. Miguel Bot 3000 is.
Sounds interesting.
Oh, you missed out the entire lore, dude.
Yeah, no, you missed a lot of stuff.
Apparently, our fucking podcast. Okay, so our podcast has lore now, and apparently involves a guy who thinks he's a robot.
He thinks or he is.
He thinks. Don't forget
There's
Shadow
an
Lord.
emphasis on that.
Don't forget about the fact that he thinks he's Shadow Lord, like Supreme Lord of the Shadows.
Honestly, people like him make me embarrassed that I sometimes, you know, that I like Yu-Gi-Oh! Unironically, because he liked Yu-Gi-Oh! A little bit too much.
Wait, he's a real person?
He thinks that he is the dark magician.
This is a real man that we go to school with.
Fucking God!
I've known this man since my childhood. I've known this man since I was like 10. I've known him for like almost fucking 10 years at this point.
You think we can write something that good for your lore? You think we can actually create something that good? No, dude. No, dude.
Look, man,
there's no way we can. That was just genuine.
Something together.
No,
we can hire the world's best writers, and they couldn't come up with something like that, man.
This is real shit, dude. So this is Miguel Bot 3000. So he's part of our lore now.
Good. Well, like, is that his actual name, or is that just like a?
His name is
Is
Miguel.
We
that
refuse to give the last name.
Yeah.
But we're not
his
gonna say
name
the last name or show anything about him. But his first name is Miguel, and
we call him Miguel. We call him Miguel Bot 3000 or Shadow Lord.
Out of respect.
I get that. I get that. There's a girl in our school who used to hiss
that
at
sounds
us.
more like patronizing. And
But,
coddling.
so like, he full on thinks he's a robot.
Yeah, he full on. No, not only does he think he's a robot, he thinks he's also a communist revolutionary and also
A supreme
scientist
short
anime-
being.
A supreme short being. He also thinks he's an absolute Chad who watches. He's an anime fan. He's also Supreme Shadow Lord of Shadows, and he thinks he's gonna be the CEO of you one day, and he will own you for bullying him or something.
Is he the
Yep.
is he
It
the
reminds me of
is he the podcast
unironic-
main enemy or something? What? How does he correlate back? to
No,
us?
I wanted. See. All right. See Miguel. Can we have Miguel about 3000 be part of the cast?
No, he's just gonna be a character we just talk about at random.
It reminds me of unironic Val.
Fine. Okay.
Like if Valentine was unironic.
Alright,
yeah.
Mr. Miguel about 3000 is part of our.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Can
I
you
don't
be
know
in
how to feel about
okay.
that.
Can we be in the thumbnail? I want Mr. Miguel about 3000 in the thumbnail.
Why not? This is like 30% of it. You know what? He's gonna take. Considering Gabby just shut up, she's just gonna be in the corner.
Yeah, I'll just vibe.
I don't know how to feel
So
about
we-
Miguel about 3000.
Sorry to hear people talking
God,
in the background.
we have
My
so
mom's
many
room.
stories from that school. If you want any more wacky characters,
I think that's enough for today. All right, sign us
You
off.
sure?
can we tell you about Jose?
Oh god.
I'm worried, but go ahead.
Okay,
Oh god.
so I have to give you a little bit of.
I think you do that one. I think you do that one justice a little bit better than I do.
Okay. So the story about Mr. Jose. All right, so it all goes back right to who Mr. Jose is as a person, right? So Mr. Jose is a bit of a.
What did he call you?
Alright, so the thing about what?
Nothing, my little sister being dumb.
Oh shit, sorry. Okay. Anyway, okay, Anthony. So imagine this man, right? This man, Jose. You know, relatively smart dude. You know, he puts attention in class. You know, not you know, kind of smart, kind of up there. You know, but he has horrible social
Can I
skills.
just
This
say
man
something
cannot
real quick?
interact.
I derail this. Can you just say something?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
You are literally describing a Deviant Art character bio. The way you describe shit is the exact way they describe things in those things.
Right. Perfect. I mean, this is
And
great.
not
May I
even,
point
like,
out-
in the good Deviant
Ca-
Art
may-
bio,
may
I'm
I-
talking
may
about
I-
the
may
Sonic
I-
OCs.
May I point out the fact that Aseo actually had
Oh, yeah.
an account there?
Yeah.
I think was it?
We did
Yeah.
this. We already went over this episode. We did.
Yeah,
my
I know.
PG.
I just wanted to bring it up again. You know, it's not
Yeah.
just a coincidence that he talks like that. He genuinely thinks it's good.
No, fuck off. No. All right. Anyway. All right. Anyway, so Mr. Jose, right? You know, bad socially, but you know he's kind of a smart dude, right? So you know he's shit socially, but he thinks, you know what? I can get a girl. I can have love. You know, God bless his little heart. You know. So he goes for it, right? He goes for it, and he gets rejected horribly, right? He can't take it. He can't take the sadness, right? So what does Jose do? He goes on fucking Instagram, right? And he decides, you know what? What if I made a separate account where I'm a woman, right? So Mr.
This is
Jose
a real
does this.
story,
He's
right?
this is a real story. So he says, okay, what if I do this? So he does, and now he's Miss Jose. But you know, no one's saying anything because no one knows what's going on. But we all kind of awkwardly support him. We're like, yeah, go girl. But you know, and on his main account, Mr. Jose is still, you know, he's still Mr. Jose, and he uses face filters to make himself look like an absolute chat in that account. Well, in his other account, he makes himself look like a woman, and he's been doing this for months on end, pretending he's dating himself. All right. But not only this, right? Jose decides, all right, yes, love is dead, but also, fuck capitalism. I will now become a revolutionary.
Is this an Adam
Communist.
Sandler plot?
No, this is a real person,
No.
and we've been watching this unfold for months.
Why do you just let these things happen?
How do you stop that? Look
Yeah,
at me. Look at me in the eyes in the animation. Look at me in the eyes and tell me, how do you stop that?
You know what? Actually, you know what? Straight up, Anthony, I'm gonna send you an example of this. Let me look for his story.
I don't. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm gonna look at you dead in the eyes and tell you that you just set them down, put them in a room with people they love and know, and tell them to grow the fuck up, and maybe kick them in the nuts.
See, there's a couple of problems with that.
Right,
Number
Anthony.
one, he thinks that he is grown up. Okay, he thinks that he is a grown up. And number two, there's little to no people that love him.
Right, Anthony, look at your
I love him
Instagram.
already.
Anthony, look at your DMs on Instagram. I need you to watch. I need you to see this real quick. Just you see that I'm not fucking with you. I need you to realize that I'm not fucking with you.
Oh my fucking god!
Here
It's
it is.
real.
I told you it's real.
Out of respect for that man, I don't think we should show the post. But
this
you know,
thing.
No, we're not gonna show the post.
I'm not gonna show it.
But Anthony,
Will you fix it? No, go away.
Oh my god. I don't know how to respond to that.
it's real,
Oh.
Anthony. You thought we were joking? You thought this was a joke?
Oh. Oh god.
It's real. That is a real human
I
being.
honestly don't know how to respond to this.
Anyway, can he be part of the lore?
He's gonna be part of the lore, but he's never gonna come to the show. That's a guarantee.
You wouldn't want him on the
you
show.
think
Trust me.
okay. First of all, do you think he thinks that we are worthy to be in his presence for the show?
You know, the fact that he's gone.
We
this
who
far
trust
makes me think
capitalism.
makes me think he's too far gone.
Yeah, exactly. Now, going back to my original question to you, Anthony. How do you stop that? How can you even begin to stop that?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I don't think there is a
Exactly.
way to stop it.
How do we fix Miguel Bautista?
That man
How
has-
do we bring this man back to the real world? How do we bring these men back to the real world?
Find him a girlfriend.
All right, Gabriella, you're the most well balanced out of all of us. Do you have any suggestions?
I said find him a girlfriend.
Right, Gabriella.
Something
The
that could
court
be
is in.
easier.
You
Right,
are
the
asking
ball-
for the impossible right there. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Man, I promise you, there's some girl out there. Man, our school, the 10th graders. Well, they're not 10th graders. The juniors from when you were in senior years. Anthony,
Oh yeah.
them.
See,
I
you know
would,
what
but-
else? You know what else? But you know what else? You need to find somebody that they would find good enough. Because
No,
you're
that's true.
forgetting one thing and one thing
Don't
only.
forget, they have standards. They
Those
think
people
they-
have high standards. They think that they can have high standards. Yeah.
I'm
Girls
frightened
think
by
so
that.
too. The girls think they have high standards too. Like they also have high standards.
Yeah. Then it's
No,
not
I mean
gonna
like
work.
it's not. Yeah, no. They're looking for something very specific. That's like, it's really a lot like, not liberal. It's hard to explain, but they basically
Oh my
want.
god, he has
an actual
close-up
anime
pictures
girl.
of the filter on him. Oh, he has actual pose.
Oh yeah, you thought I was
Get the
joking?
baby
No,
back.
no, this man is a
He
real
has
person.
actual pose.
fact-
I thought it was a one-time thing.
No, it's real. No, I
Why?
told you this has been going on for months. He had his little heart broken. And he just, and I'm gonna be honest, and I feel bad for this, but I feel like I'm genuinely we're all just watching a man have a slow mental breakdown. I feel like what we're witnessing is a mental
Oh
breakdown.
my god. I don't know. You're right, buddy. I can't look you in the eye and tell you there's an easy fix to this. I can't look you in the eye and tell you there's only one solution. Cause I can't
You think we haven't
fucking
thought of?
find
You
it.
think we haven't thought of it? You think we don't care about them? At the end of the day, they're still our classmates, man. If I could get him a girlfriend, I would have done it already.
Have you ever tried just wearing a wig and pretending that you're a woman?
I'm not gonna do that.
I could
you know,
catfish him.
I want to help him, but I don't want to help him that bad. Okay.
Can
Come
part
on.
of the Lord? Can part of the Lord be that OCL's ghost thing just wears a wig and tries to get Jose laid?
No,
I
I'm
feel like
not.
this should be canon. Can this be canon, Anthony?
Yeah,
Anthony, if you do that, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna break your spine.
I'll catfish him. Don't worry about it.
No, that's even worse. If you catfish him, and he gets like he doesn't get what he wants, and you're
Also,
not
I
gonna
think-
give him what he wants because
Also,
nobody
I think
would.
catfishing
So if he doesn't get what he wants again, he's just gonna
Actually,
go even deeper down to that rabbit hole.
he's pretty
Right,
deep
but Anthony,
into it right
canon.
now. He's doing what the fucking monster fandom is doing to the
But he's not a neckbeard yet. He's not a neckbeard yet. And if he gets catfish, he's gonna become a full-on neckbeard along with everything else.
Not gonna lie, I feel like I'm willing to go down this rabbit hole with him and ask him what's going on.
Who hurt you?
Do it right now. Do it right now.
Right now. Alright, I'm gonna ask him. Okay, I'm gonna text him real quick, be like, yo. We're gonna go down this rabbit hole together for this episode.
I kind of wanted to say like, who the
Jesus
fuck are
Christ,
you?
dude. It's even worse because I found a post for his regular account, and the first one is me as a girl. And I'm just like, oh, is this how it started? Is this how the rabbit hole started?
Yes, actually, that is
Send it to
exactly
me.
how it started.
Gabby, you were saying?
I wanna see. I wanna see how bad this is.
I don't. Azrael, just show her.
I don't have her on Instagram. What's your Instagram?
Um,
Actually, no,
Wait,
just
hold
type
on,
it
don't
out.
say it out
Type
loud.
it out in the chat. Yeah, type it out in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah.
the username, because I don't know if it's like my PS4 username or it's the other one. Yeah, it's this one.
So, how exactly do they fit back into the lore of the channel?
They just do.
Don't question excellency.
No question
Don't you
about
dare
it.
question excellency.
This
Our,
document
Yeah,
goal,
but-
our goals are too big for you to understand. Okay.
These men, these are gods among men. All right.
Yeah. You can't comprehend them that easily.
Are those zeros or
I really
O's?
don't know how to respond
Oh.
to any of this.
The
This
zeros.
is like a. This is like. It's like
Couldn't you
seeing
just copy
Diaries of a
the
Madman.
thing? That's all.
Ah, there you go. I got you. All right. Right, Osiel, while I send this, go ahead and. No. We got more people. Osiel, go ahead.
Go ahead and what now?
Bring out the other people.
I don't know, man. Who do you think we should bring up?
You know what? Go. We're gonna go with the big guns. Go for Jaden.
I don't want to know what this Jaden person's about.
Nah. Here, let me give you a small side character instead. Okay.
Yeah, we're
Now,
going for small.
I don't know her name. I don't know her name, and I don't know who she really is. But there's rumors, you know. There's a myth among the school that if you dwell the hallways too long, a girl in fake teeth would hiss at you, in fake fangs, not fake teeth, fake
Wait,
fangs.
what? This is real?
She will hiss at you.
This is
Yeah,
real?
this is real.
What? I've never heard about this.
I've okay. I've had the
Wait. Hold the fuck up.
I've had the
Okay,
privilege
the
to
other
play Smash
two-
Brothers against her, and she taunts IRL. She does Kirby taunts IRL
Oh my god.
as she mains Kirby.
He means Kirby.
Alright, I'm gonna mention one of my favorite side
She
characters.
mains.
Alright, I'm gonna mention one of my favorite side characters. The fucking freshman who stole a chair. Now,
This
legend.
stole a chair.
this legend, right? I don't know his name, but this man stole a fucking chair from the school, and his mommy found out. So his mommy made him bring the chair back and apologize to his teacher for being a naughty kid.
How do you see the
How did he steal
chair?
the chair?
No one knows.
No one knows. Someone stole an entire chair.
It was
And the
it was the master plan, the heist of the century, and he pulled off single-handedly. And no one knows how he did it. The son of a bitch.
Like, cause like, imagine being like a car rider and like trying to put like a chair into like the thing, and then walking out. Like if you walk home, like you're walking with a chair, and if you get in a bus, you're getting in a bus with a chair. So like, how would you steal a chair?
Did he like unscrew it?
No,
Again,
Like, disassemble it?
it's a mystery. It's a mystery. It's an enigma.
No, other freshmen we should mention is the fucking freshmen who had sex in the restroom.
School every year. They do it in the back of the stairs.
Yeah, that's pretty normal, man.
No, but see, they got caught. That's what makes them different.
Oh, okay.
They got
then.
caught.
Not only that, not only that, I was actually there when they got caught. They were in the girls' restroom. I was right outside of that restroom, and then I saw two girls run away from it while I was reading. I was just quietly reading a book, and these two girls just start running, and they start gossiping about how there were two people, one girl, one woman, one man, just going at it. And then memes came out of it on this this like underground school website.
They're just boinking in the girls'
Oh,
restroom.
oh shit! Wait. One of my favorite fucking side characters, one of my absolute favorites, is Mr. Ramos. Mr. Ramos.
Ramos mode.
Ramos.
Fuck.
All right. I'll give a bit of a. Wait, give me a second. Right, sorry, never mind. All right. So Ramos, right? So fuck, Mr. Okay, I'll give you context, right? So Mr. Ramos, he teaches Spanish, all right? This man just teaches Spanish. And, you know, he's kind of an old man.
Can you describe this man in detail?
Yeah,
please.
He's a bit of an old guy, you know. He's Hispanic. He's an old guy, you know. He teaches Spanish. Bit of a rough attitude, you know. That's who he is. He trained. He was part of I think he was part of the fucking Air Force, right?
Oh god.
Yeah, he was part of the Air Force, right? But, you know, that's Ramos. He teaches us at our school, you know, just living life, and you know.
He teaches.
Sophomore year. Our sophomore year, right?
No, taught. He taught at our school.
Okay,
God,
okay.
I used the wrong
Don't spoil
past
it.
tense.
Fuck, you fucking asshole, you ruined it. All right. Sophomore year, right? Mr. Ramos, he dyes his hair black. You know, he used to have it white, but he dyes his hair black and starts trying to have a more cool demeanor. People see this and, you know, they notice he's a bit off. People think he's going through a midlife crisis, but, you know, no one's saying anything about it. You know, why fuck? What? Like, no one's trying. Everyone's trying to just let this man go through whatever he's going through, right? In silence. But, you know, one day, a student, you know, he's using his phone in class. Ramos is like, hey, don't do that. The kid says, no, fuck you, I'm gonna use my phone. So you know what Mr. Ramos does? Mr. Ramos grabs his freshman by the fucking neck, slams him against the fucking against the wall, fucking takes his phone and throws this kid. Just fucking yeets him, dude. Alright? So that's Ramos, you know, so this happens, and Ramos is like, get your ass to the fucking office, right? And so the kid, you know, the kid's fucking scared for his life, so he grabs the phone. No, he doesn't. He just leaves the phone, but he fucking goes to the fucking office. Later that day, two men, they come to Mr. Ramos, they say, it's time. And Mr. Ramos was never seen again.
What is going on with your fucking school? Do you need to talk?
Listen, dude.
so-
When I joined, okay, and a little personal note. When I joined that school on freshman year, I thought that was a place of hopes and dreams. You know, I thought that I was gonna get my career done and I was gonna do good at school and all that. And then I saw
Yeah,
stuff like that, and I realized that I was just in hell.
And look
Okay.
at you now.
So yes, that is
Struggling
yeah.
So can
podcast
Ramos,
with your
okay,
good
Ramos is
friend.
part of the lore, by the way. Ramos is part of the lore.
Okay, Ramos, I'll accept into the lore with open hearts because I actually want. He's the only interesting part you guys have said that hasn't made me sad.
What do you mean? He got fired. We're pretty. He got
gone. Yeah, he was gone.
for assault or something.
This man just disappeared for like, and you know the thing is, so a student actually went to church with him. Yeah, he had the same church with Ramos, and he said that Ramos just disappeared. Ramos just actually disappeared. No one knows what happened to him.
Yeah, it's better than how one of my teachers disappeared.
Oh,
So my history teacher was like before summer started, he just went out the face of the earth. No one knew where he went. No one knew where he was. Then we found out he was fucking students. So you know that was the reason why.
Oh, is he the teacher? They got
Oh, yikes.
got that girl pregnant?
No, that was a
man.
rumor. He was
Oh
he was
yeah,
fucking like 3 girls at the same
that's
time.
a big.
Yikes.
By the way, Gabby, I sent you
Oof.
the I sent you the stories. By the way,
Oh shoot,
Uh,
sorry.
yeah, no, that's saying that just because I saw that.
That's
Yeah, so,
basically how
yeah.
the story goes.
You can
He was like a
yeah,
really
just
cool and chill teacher.
you're gonna have to do a little bit of looking up stuff on your own because he just showed you like I think he just showed you a poster of the stories, but he has 2 profiles. Is what I'm trying to say.
One for him as a
I'm
And
man.
not gonna bring it up.
yeah, look for him as a man and a woman.
Jesus.
What the?
Nice. The reaction. That got me.
All right, that filled me with life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Humanity restored.
Yeah, we have a lot of interesting stories from our school. A lot of interesting people. So Anthony, tell us about who you're. Give us lore, Anthony. And you know what, Anthony, this is your podcast. I want you to give us some lore. Just give us random lore.
Alright.
Give us some
Alright,
podcast lore.
okay, so I'm gonna tell you the original story about how I wanted to start the podcast, right? What inspired me to start a podcast, okay? Use like some deep lore facts.
Money.
Okay, that and also this. So me and my buddy, right? We're like in the middle of class, right? Like me and my friend George, we were like, dude, I fucking hate gameplay channels, man. Why is that? Because I know people don't actually fucking watch it because of the idiots who were talking. Because they always get pissed off whenever he quotes like a Markiplier quote. But people don't remember the gameplay. He was like, man, I wish people were forced to actually listen to you. Like you just have a picture and then just be forced to listen. I was like a podcast? It was like, yeah. But I don't know how to fucking draw. And I was like, I know how to draw. And then he started dating like my childhood friend, so that took up like all his fucking time. And like after she dumped him, he was like aggressively trying to get back with her for like a year and a half.
Oh,
As one does.
Yeah, because he's a fucking like beta simp, even though he was like 5'9" and like had the build of a fucking football player. He was built like a Chad, but had
Yikes.
simp qualities.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's a yikes for me, dog.
So that took up like most of his time, and I was like, "Hey, so when are we gonna do the podcast? I already got some drawings." And I was like, "Not now. I gotta do something." And I was like, "Okay, then." So basically, I was like, "Okay, I guess I can put the podcast on hold. I don't have to do it now." But then after that, my mom said, "All right, we're moving." Oh, I guess I'm putting that hold forever now. But luckily, I met my then stranger, now best friend, Dan Flores, right? And I was like, hey, we should do a podcast. And he was like, okay. He just kind of accepted. He was like, sure.
That's kind of how we started the podcast, actually. I just met this man, SAO, and then he said, we should make a podcast, and I was like, alright, bet.
Oh,
So-
here's something that always pissed me off, right? Whenever me and Dan made the podcast, right? We would always never record the things we were talking about. Like, I would always forget to put a microphone app on.
Nice.
Yeah.
My favorite
that's-
one was when we
Yeah,
we
we're kinda like-
accidentally predicted the crossover between Supernatural and Scooby-Doo.
You remember? Actually, sorry, it's just. You remember the time that we thought that we lost the whole recording of me shitting on Kevin and Kevin shitting on me,
Oh,
right
yeah,
after we finished it.
And we were like, no!
We
We were just genuinely
pissed off
depressed for a
because-
whole day.
We're pissed off because we made that joke like 2 months before it was announced, and when it was announced, I was like, "Fuck! Why weren't we recording?" Which happens a lot for us because for some reason we have whenever we're not around each other, we have the innate ability to predict plot points, plot twists by complete joking manner, but we never record it, so we're always like we're doing it secondhand.
Anthony, can I ask you to ask for some lore details on the fact that can you explain the story behind everyone in this whole Discord server? How did they all join? What are their backstories on joining this podcast?
Of course. But that should be next episode on the Yanes podcast, because this one's already an hour and a half.
Damn.
Really?
God, time flies, huh?
I've been your host, Anthony the Chad Yanez.
Oh, okay. I
Why
guess
don't
you
you
just
guys
stopped.
ever do that outro with me?
Oh, check on my mixtape.
Oh, my boy Gil